So, stick the game. Oh, we live.
Yeah. Let me just check the sound, make sure it's good.
Oh, we live.
Yeah, sounds good too. All right, yeah, that's it. That was wow. That was less complicated than last time. All right, I can click that off. Hey, it's not doing. Remember the last time I was doing it and it was doing the thing where it was showing the stuff on the sides. It's not doing it now.
Okay. See, I knew you'll get it, bro. I believe in you. Why do they keep putting double?
All right,
I gotta fix
let's
that.
do this.
All right, sir. I got my list ready to go. For one, excuse me. What's up, people?
Yeah, we definitely need like a intro, like to the music or something.
Oh, I got you. Nah, 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 nah. Then turn
Mm-hmm.
around.
Got a
Oh
leather
shit.
vest on, doing that. That song was the shit though. That song was amazing. It's timeless.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. That's why we gotta make that list. That's when I say like it for all like genres and shit. That's like a barrier crossing type of song.
Okay.
Where the my bad. Notes. Here we go. Bam. For one, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ant, the CEO, with the incomparable Mr. Natic 215, Philly's finest. Appreciate y'all pulling up, or anybody watches on the back end. Pause. Um, we are trying to give y'all something that Mr. Donald J. Trump would be proud of: how to make America great again. Top five. All right, close that window. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Oh shit, it's nothing you did. So
Damn, why
I
is it on
think
my
the
list?
excuse me. Ooh. Oh, where's your camera?
Yeah, hold on. It went down for a quick sec. Hold on.
Mm.
Oh. Had to like reposition something. Where's it at? Okay. There we go. Okay, we're good now. Are you good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
I wasn't doing drugs. I was actually
I'm,
eating something. All right. We
I,
have
I don't judge you, bro.
all right. And the topic is the top 5 ways that we're making America great again. And now your thing went off. Are you doing drugs?
A little bit, yeah. That's
Okay,
why.
cool. That's good. Yeah, so we got to make my list is for everybody. It's not just for a select few people
Mhm.
to cater to awful people. So I will be doing. I'm doing this for society.
I think my list is kind of common sense, and it definitely needs to be done. Yeah, I think these would actually make America great again if it was great in the first place. But you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who want to start? You want me to start? You got it. What you want to do?
You can go. I just want to test the waters and see where this is at.
All right. So my number five is pay should increase across the board, not just on the federal level. I think the pay's been the same since 1964, like 750 or whatever.
Okay.
I think it was originally like 725, and then it increased to like 750. Um, so when I say like pay should increase, like if you look at the housing market, you look at like the average home medium income, you look at rental, like people can't survive off 750, bro. It's places in like New York and California. People got like 20 roommates. Everybody chip in,
8 motherfuckers sleeping in a Nike box.
bruh. For real, like yo, the size of this game room I got right in New York alone, this shit will run you about 2,700.
Yeah.
And this shit's not even crazy like that, bro. Like it's really not. But like,
Just a place so you can go to
200,
sleep, dude. That's crazy.
bro. Everybody's sleeping like fucking Nosferatu and shit, like a damn vampire. Just good evening. Like that's not feasible, bro. Like that
Yeah,
shit
that's
is
not cool.
yeah. So yeah, so pay should increase across the board. The crazy thing about that is, and it's kind of like jumping ahead of my list a little bit, but I'm without any spoilers. So it takes so it's years before you get a 25 cents increase. Because remember when I said it was 725, now it's 750. If it's different, put in the comments or comment on the stream. But but Congress votes every quarter to be
Oh
like,
yeah.
we worked hard this quarter. I think we should give ourselves another $10,000 bonus. Bitch, the hell did y'all do? Because
Yeah.
y'all want to shut down the government every 6 months anyway.
Yeah, so yeah, it's not like it can't be fixed. There's plenty of money and shit for everybody else.
Oh, it's still 720. Thank you. Shout out to. We need to give her a wrench because she be on it. Appreciate you, Nene
She's
Legacy.
not a mod. She should have been a yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that power. Like or do I? I don't think I do. I don't think I can make mods on this channel. But yeah, that's crazy, bro. So I was wrong. So it's still 725. That means initially it was either $7 or 650.
Which still ain't a lot of money in 2024.
Hell no, it wasn't a lot of money in 2001.
Yeah.
725 is like for people who just graduated high school or people who still in high school that don't have like responsibilities yet.
A summer job for a 15-year-old. Yeah. Minimum wage is a summer job for a 15-year-old. You grown? Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That
And
can't.
don't put kids in the equation. That's just ridiculous, bro.
Nah, you just gotta. Yeah, you can't afford to do anything if you don't. It's just the basics, man. Just make sure if people just have the basics, that'll be cool. That'll be less angry people.
Facts.
I agree with it. I like
Yeah,
it.
so that's my number 5.
I got the Chinese food container cup, drinking out of it. We on hood today.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, my number 5 for the top 5 ways to truly make America great again. Number 5, social media education. My friend's a psychiatrist, a child psychiatrist, and she has to tell her students all the time that social media is a highlight reel, and like all the shit you see on there isn't like technically reality. People are hurting, people are upset, but they never reflect it in pictures. So I think if people understand that those virtual likes and getting internet clout, it don't really do anything for you in the end. You end up looking like an asshole. Sorry. Yeah, so that was my number 5. Just we got to get kids. I would say mostly for kids, but adults are sometimes on that social media bullshit too, arguing back and forth with each other with stupid things. Like I don't know. Hey, my video game is better than your video game. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just an adult. I bought the game.
It's
I like it. That's it. I don't know if it's better or worse, but I just came on here to play this game. That's it. Yeah. Just
bro, it's literally people out here that do nothing but live through social media.
yeah, because they
Like
don't.
they're
Yeah.
famous on their page, and that's it. Like outside of as soon as they turn their phone off or their computer off and go into the real world, nobody knows them. Nobody asks for an autograph. Nobody asks for their opinion. But they created a facade through social media to give themselves importance that they don't have in real life,
But
and it's a sickness,
yeah,
really.
you can do that in real life. Then, if you're this vibrant, charismatic person online, you should be able to be that in real life. If you're being a dickhead online and you're not doing that in real life, you're a chump because don't talk that shit online when you're really not about that. I'll never say anything online that I couldn't back up and say to a person's face. But then again, I don't talk shit like that to people anyway. I just never thought that was cool.
Facts. I I talk shit, but it's playful trolling,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's, and I get a kick out of it. The fact that y'all sensitive and don't get my jokes,
yeah. I mean,
it's an unfollow button. You can do that. You're entitled.
yeah, but you're not going out of your way to be,
Spiteful of me, no.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Playful joking that sometimes reaches like barbershop level, where I'm really talking mean shit about you, but I'm presenting it in a way that you can laugh at it too.
Facts. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Because my pops taught me that, not to get off in a tangent. He said if you could talk shit to somebody and they talk shit to you back, then that's a cool person. If they get in their feelings, just leave them alone. They're not worth your time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's for
And I live
real.
by that.
I don't I don't know how we all got to that, like that gold chain gamers community thing. I don't know how we were all strangers at one point and just slowly everybody got too comfortable with each other and we just started shit talking each other. But it's in good fun. Like nobody's trying to hurt anybody's feelings.
Hell no.
Nah, we're just talking about, hey, your game is whack or whatever. You use modern controls. Like things like that.
It's just so fucked up.
I saw your tweet, so I had to say something about it.
I was chilling at work and not bothering nobody. All right, let's get to the lick. I'll be cracking. I'll be laughing about that for a good 20 minutes. That shit was hilarious to me, though. Oh, excuse me. All right, so my number four. Maybe on number four. My number four is gas should go back to $1.99. I don't know how we can make this happen. I think our dependency on foreign oil is it, it controls like the politicians like on a level where their foreign policies dictate on who we cool with, on who we get the cheaper oil from, or we stand with people merely because they have a strategic outpost, i.e., Israel, in the Middle East, to where we don't want to upset them because now we don't have like a strategic position to know what the other countries is doing in the Middle East.
Right.
So our dependency on foreign oil, because we got reserves in Alaska, we got plenty of oil in the Gulf of Mexico. Um, if they crack open the reserves and they utilize more, either more of the oil that's in our region alone, or get us to the point where if you could, I forgot where I seen it, but it was not Tesla because I hate Tesla. Um, it was the electric cars, right? But the electric car, they I think it was Honda or something. They they created a new battery that gives you up to like 600 miles per
Damn.
charge.
That sounds like a Honda.
You know what I'm saying? So if we get to the point where the government has a buyback program where you can trade in your gas guzzler for that car with no extra cost, you know what I'm saying? Um, because what Tupac said, they don't have they have money for wars but can't feed the poor.
Yeah.
Like every time, y'all swear we don't got the money, we don't got the money, but soon as Ukraine and Israel has a handout, now you got some damn money. And I don't pay my taxes to support the government killing babies. All right, so I
Oh, that's a
digress.
hot take. Not
I
really.
don't, bro.
It's really not.
It's
But
true though. It's
yeah.
like, bro, like when you think of, I know we talking about gas, but it kind of all falls under the same thing as far as infrastructure. If you paying taxes and you driving down Philly and all the roads are still fucked up, you pick up your child from school and they're not really learning shit because the way they schooling these kids hasn't changed since 1946. You know what I'm saying? It's an infrastructure issue. We're not future proofing our society, and it just vexes me, bro. So get gas back down to $1.99. Make it easier, because as you can see, my first two on the list is basically far as just financials.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't pay people enough, and the money you do pay people, the gas is so crazy to where motherfuckers go to work for a week, probably not even breaking even at this point. That's why they need like 5 or 6 jobs. So
Just trying to survive, man.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. We need cheap gas. Nah. Ain't happening.
that ain't never happened.
Nah, man. There's too much money. Money is too important to people.
Facts.
Legalize my number 4 for the ways to make America great. Let's legalize more drugs. Yes. Yes. It's better than putting people in jail over drugs. Spending billions of dollars to fight drugs when it doesn't work. And I know the argument's always like, well, if drugs are legal, more people are going to do them. People are doing them if you want to do drugs, you're going to go do drugs. Like, nothing's going to stop you. Like, once you know where to get fucking cocaine from, 3 in the morning, you're not going to be like, oh man, I got to be a responsible person now. I'm not going to do that. No, you're going to go do it if you want to do it.
The Ahmad said, which drugs though?
All of them.
Crazy enough, in the state of Oregon, all drugs are legal now.
Yeah, just make everything legal. That way you're not sending people to jail for having drugs. It's just a cycle to just keep locking people up. If they catch you with some drugs, like, yo, okay, go do them. If you're doing them responsibly and you're home. Now, if you're high and driving, that's a different thing. You're operating a vehicle under the influence. That's not cool. You can hurt somebody else. But if you're just in the house, you just want to take some shrooms or fucking, toot a little bit of heroin and sit on a big pillow and listen to some Ravi Shankar, yeah.
The thing is, like she's saying, like which ones though? I can almost guarantee if you made crack, heroin, and meth legal today, right? Get them all off the class 1 scheduled drugs list, right? I can guarantee you, it's not going to be a kid soon as soon as school is over. Be like, hey, y'all want to go to the corner store and get some meth?
Yeah.
no, bro. It's not that serious. Like people who usually get addicted to those type of drugs are the ones that they for one, they was around it from the jump street, and they didn't have no real guidance anyway.
Yeah.
And on the flip side too is like if you see somebody on those type of drugs, you know those are drugs that you don't want to take anyway.
You ever see somebody smoke fucking wet? I remember seeing it, and the dude was rolling around on the ground like Sonic the Hedgehog. I was like, whatever he ingested, I will never touch ever in my life.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, when you see somebody smoke some crack, because I seen people.
I've seen people smoke crack. Yeah.
I knew for a fact I never want to smoke crack.
Nah, it's just seeing what it does to a person. Education. Stop just telling people drugs are bad. Show them what it does. You'll never want. I don't want to do meth, even though meth is legal in a form of Adderall. But I don't want to fucking smoke crystal meth and like lose my teeth and my fucking skin's all fucked up. And I'm doing awful things for $10.
Do something strange for change.
Yeah, literal change. But yeah. I say if it's legal, it's not that, like you said, somebody's just not going to say, oh yeah, man, I'm getting off of work. Let me go scoop up a little brown tar. Like, dude, it's like drinking is legal, smoking is legal. My mom doesn't smoke cigarettes. She have like a drink here and there, but just because something is legal, she knows better than to do it. Like, she doesn't just want me involved. I would never do heroin. They can open up a heroin store right down the street from me. I'll never step foot in the place.
And I think seeing is more believing anyway. So if you made that stuff legal and you just see the people who just be like, oh, good, I don't have to live in the shadows anymore, and see how they really are, then you could probably curb a lot of addiction anyway, because people's going to be like, oh, my teacher is on black tar heroin?
Yeah, I mean, you still got, if you go into work, you still can't go to work fucked up. That's not cool, because especially if other people are depending on you. I wouldn't want you to show up drunk, so please don't show up high.
Yeah, if I was having brain surgery, I do not want my doctor to be on fucking crack.
I don't know, man. That joint, he be working fast in there. You wake up, your watch is gone. He stole your watch.
That's a good trade-off though. Like if he removed the cancer from my brain, but my watch is gone, I can live with that.
Like, hey, wasn't I wearing a watch here? I don't know. Just shaking out.
Yeah. Yeah, we removed all the cells, all the cancer cells. But yeah, I don't know. I'll check the nurses.
Medical people are allegedly. I mean, based upon my experience, people that work in the medical industry use drugs a fair amount. Allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly because I don't want to put that on everybody. But I have seen some things, and yeah. They're not high at work, but once they get off work, it's It's
a high stress job, so I'm not going to be mad if my my nurse that watches me from 6 to 5 want to go home and smoke a blunt after I asked her to fucking change my bedpan like 6 times that day. She could probably use a blunt.
Yeah. And she'll be good for the next day. She ain't gonna be all hungover from like whiskey or whatever.
Facts. So make drugs legal. All right, cool. All right, my number 3. Depending on who you ask, this might be a little controversial, but I think it needs to be done. Congressmen and senators should only serve 6 terms, no exceptions.
That's still 12 years. But the Senate 6 years, Congress is 2 years.
I'm saying, but after their term,
they got to get the fuck out of there.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
Because we still got congressmen who's been around since the Civil War.
Might as well be. The motherfuckers dying in office, bro.
Strom Thurmond still holds the Guinness World Record for being the longest sitting congressman in U.S. history.
That's not good.
He was on Capitol Hill, and another world record, the longest filibuster. And the filibuster was to not approve the I think it was the civil rights movement. Yeah, age limits too. I agree with that, but at the same time, um, you can't expect a country to grow or evolve if you still have the same fossils making laws and don't even know like you ever seen like these like the shit on C-SPAN when like the people from TikTok when they were doing like the Senate hearings for the people at TikTok and like they don't know the technology. They really don't know what this AI shit is about yet neither. The laws ain't changed for it. So these people are not in the know. So that's why you have to get new blood in there and get these old fossils out of there so people can actually progress in society.
Yeah. We appreciate your time and your wisdom, but you just don't. You don't live in this modern world.
Facts.
Yeah. Fucking old ass Mitch McConnell just died and stayed talking. Just died in the middle of a conversation.
I
Yeah.
don't. I really don't want to make fun of him because I seen people that like that's gone like that.
Oh yeah. I've seen it.
Um,
My grandmother was like that. But
but that's
yeah,
a firm example of bruh. Like hang it up, bro.
yeah, she was sitting at home doing that. He's has power over like making laws and stuff. He doesn't. Yeah, you don't need to be in charge of anything, man. Just go home. Just you made your money. You made your connections. Just go sit in the house, watch some Prices Right, and eat some ice cream. You're good.
Bro. He was the when he was giving that the statement on Capitol Hill. That was the personification of what it looks like in human form if you're talking on the phone and your battery dies.
It's yeah,
It just looked like he lost service. Like an error code 404 popped up, and he couldn't do nothing, bro. Like
yeah, yeah. That's get him home, please. Yeah, he doesn't need to be out there. And not because I
facts.
disagree with him. It's just the fact that I've had older relatives that have lost like their mental faculties. It's not safe for them to be out and about like that without like a real like a medical professional handler. They need somebody with them. I don't really get down with the guy, but I don't want him like to get hurt, like falling down something.
Facts. Like,
Alright, let me see. Number
yeah, that's my number
3.
three.
Okay. This would help everybody out, and it would also help out with the social media thing too. And life. My number 3 reason of ways to truly make America great is required critical thinking courses. Because a lot of people get duped very, very easily, man. And I feel bad. All it do, it's just don't be. It just gotta ask some questions, man. When I saw that old man buy like $5,000 of those Trump bucks, and he tried to take them to the bank to cash them in, and they're like, "Sir, we can't take this." I'm like, "Why? Like, where was this man's family? Where was this? I know where this man's head was at, but like, why would you think for a second that you got taken advantage of? I just don't want people being taken advantage of. I could never do that to a person, and I don't like seeing people get like I don't like seeing bad people use the emotions and feelings of just regular everyday people and use that against them to get them to buy things out of like fear or anger or whatever. Like people need to start asking more questions, and I think if we had like a legit critical thinking requirement in schools at a young age, people would start to question things, right, and not just believe he said she said stuff or just believe things on the internet. People are like going around quoting Facebook shit. People on a lot arguing with fucking medical professionals and scientists
Oh my god, bro.
and doctors and musicians and like yeah, like plus critical thinking allows you to humble yourself a bit to realize that you don't know everything. It's good to
And
not
that's
know everything.
and that's the thing too. So when the part that you said, so I'm trying to turn this volume off in this phone. The part you said where people arguing with medical professionals, you've seen that abundantly during the pandemic. Like, oh, because you could do a Google search on how viruses and um how viruses spread, don't mean you could question somebody who has 10 years practicing in the medical field, bro. Like I can understand people did not want to take the vaccine. I'm not even going to knock them for that. But me and my wife took it. We ain't got no extra ears growing out or nothing like that. We're perfectly fine. Is it is that, and then people need to know the nuances of stuff. Perfect example is Jonathan Majors, right? When the article on every news platform was he got convicted, but it was a misdemeanor. That's what nobody gets.
Clickbait.
It was a misdemeanor that he basically just had a light tussle with his woman, but he did not like assault her like that how like Ray Rice did. Remind you, what's the Hawkeye, and he still had his job with
Jeremy
Disney.
Renner.
Yes, he beat the shit out of his wife.
Oh,
Allegedly.
for real?
Yes.
Oh, is that why she pushed him under that tractor or whatever?
Allegedly. But the thing is they was both misdemeanors, but one got the headlines and dude got fired on top of that. The other one got to keep his job. So critical thinking needs to be implemented more starting at a young age so people could get the one details out of a situation and study the nuances to me from a detail and not fucking just run with the clickbait headline and just be sheep and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
However, asking questions and getting understanding from medical professionals is critical. Facts. Big facts.
I did my research. Where'd you go to school at? Nah. I looked on the internet. I've been doing research at home. I was like, all right, send me a picture of the laboratory you're doing advanced viral research in. No, that's not how I do research. I'm like, you're just reading some shit someone else said. That's not you're not doing research. You're just repeating some shit, dude. That's different. Right. Just admit that. Don't double down on that. Like, I found some shit I like to say. I like what they said, and I'm just repeating it and saying I did research. You didn't.
Bruh, it was this. I don't even know why I'm bringing this shit up, but this shit funny. It was a chick on my Facebook that always argued with me because, for one, I like to troll and shit, right? I don't take shit seriously, but every time I troll, she came up with some shit like I only deal in facts, and then when I asked her what the facts is, she just kept doubling down on I look at the facts. Then, bitch, quote me the site.
Yeah, tell me the facts.
Tell me the facts. Stop saying you deal in facts, but show no facts.
Nah, people like that know it's bullshit. No, they know it's bullshit. But if they admit that they show somebody else, they're gonna like. What do you think? I'm gonna fucking believe you, and you can't back anything up? I'm not a dummy. Come on,
bruh. It was another dude on my Facebook, and I was in the military with this motherfucker, right? Shit was hilarious. He always say some shit, and I'm gonna be honest with you too. He owes Tom Hanks an apology because he kept saying for years that he was gonna get found out on that Epstein list, and Tom Hanks was never on that Epstein list.
Why did they want Tom Hanks to be on that list so bad?
Forrest Gump would never, but I digress. Every time he tell me some shit, he's like, "Hey man, I got some shit to tell you. Hit me up on the back channels." Thinking like we gonna go to like some like a different type of server. He's gonna send me like an email to like some, a text messaging service we could use that's not traceable by the CIA or some shit. Motherfucker always try to inbox me on Facebook the messages.
So yeah, not carrier pigeon, not a fucking weird encrypted form. Facebook, probably the most public thing he could talk to you on.
But he said the Facebook messages, like, you act like these motherfuckers can't get inside of that shit too.
Yeah, the government If you're part of a crime, the government can just subpoena Facebook and say, "Hey, we need those records." And they'll hand them
Oh
right over.
shit! Oh shit! Oh god, my bad. But yeah, that was so stupid. Oh, she said Wikipedia. That's they. I can put some facts on Wikipedia right
Dude, you get
now.
fucking you quote Wikipedia on like a college paper, they're gonna fucking fail you. It's not
Bro.
Wikipedia is not. It can connect you to real sources, but it's not like a real works cited resource. You don't use Wikipedia.
No, at all. Cause that was everybody's go-to until they realized, anybody can change the information on that shit.
Yeah.
But
If it's just some silly shit you're looking up, like hey, the history of fucking I don't know Resident Evil, that's one thing. But you don't like go there like if you're doing research for like a school project or something.
yeah, who really killed JFK? Oh shit! All right. Oh man. So shout out to you for that one. All right, my number two. Um, have to really separate church and state. That's my number two.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna elaborate too much on it. It should be self-explanatory. The the way this country was founded, if we get away from like the genocide and shit, this is essentially people came from England to come over here for the practice of freedom of religion and to separate church and state. The thing is, with either party you down with, they always cite the Bible to implement laws that should not be like should not be based in that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they always keep saying like, well, that's why abortion keeps coming up, and then nowhere in the Bible says anything about abortion. So all because whatever your religious preference is should not dictate how you should govern a society as a whole,
Yeah.
and that's how I feel. Y'all, they need to stop doing that shit.
Everybody ain't
Because
religious, bro.
it's nothing wrong. Like with me when it comes to religion, like I said, I'm devout. It may not seem like it,
Mm-hmm.
but I do believe in Jesus. But I do not feel that my religious preference should dictate how you conduct yourself. I'm more of a live and let live. You respect what I believe in. I respect what you believe in. Even if you believe in nothing, I still respect you as a human being. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chuck pulling up, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Hello, Chuck.
You can't. That's the problem with the government to me is that you got you got people that believe in a certain type of religion, and the fact that the Constitution was created for all men to be created equal, which let's be honest, we was only 3/4 of a man in that shit. But I digress. The fact remains is it's freedom of religion and the forefathers or the four I like to say the four pillagers of this country they they did not want religion to coincide of what they think a good government should be based on, and that's
Right.
just fact. So the moment we can get away from, all right, we go to use the Bible to dictate the laws, which is crazy because they always talk shit about how in the Middle East they have Sharia law and they should not govern their society that way. But we do the exact same shit over here. We just don't call it that.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I just don't. That Sharia law shit's crazy. Yeah, I'm a debaucherous heathen, but I don't care what other people do. Just let me have my vices, and yeah, I don't need to be judged. It is what it is, bruh. I don't hurt people. I don't hurt kids. I don't purposely try to maim people. So yeah, I'm not doing anything bad. So let me just have my things.
And that and I could trust a person more if they have vices. All these people who claim to be like perfect,
No, they have
Like
vices. They just hide them. It's always some weird politician gets caught with a Puerto Rican guy, a gay Puerto Rican in their office, or some dude. There was a dude in PA that was like, "I love family and I hate abortion," and he had a side chick that got pregnant, and he was like, "You gotta get that abortion." Yeah,
that's
just
what I'm saying, bro.
yeah,
Like,
it's
how the
better.
fuck?
I'm flat out just like, look, man. I'll be. I don't go to strip clubs anymore, but when I did, I'd be like, yeah. There'd be times where I'm just like, what? A couple extra $100 and do what? Okay. Yeah, I'm not like hiding it. I'm not trying to get people to sign NDAs. It's yeah. It's just I was a heathen, so I'm not. I've chilled out since then, but yeah. Be upfront with your stuff. I don't have to find out things about you.
And that is true. They do misuse religion to manipulate and divide people, and that perfect example is I always like to use movies to quote like in reference to what I'm about to say. So the perfect example is the Book of Eli, which is I do recommend anybody to watch that shit. One of Denzel's best movies. Um, so essentially the premise of it was, depending on how you look at it, he was the last apostle. He was carrying the word to somewhere it could be safe and uh get written down so the masses can hear the word. But Gary Oldman, incredible in that movie too,
Oh, he's the man. Yeah.
bruh. So he already knew the power of the word because he can manipulate people already. But if he had the word on his side, he can control the masses more, and that's the problem. People take the word and always use it not for not for its intended purposes, but to get something for themselves in order to control people as a whole. And that's the problem I have with the word in general. Is that if it could definitely help you out in times of need when you're distraught and down, but at the same time, when either side, whether it's Democrats or Republicans, they use that to advance their point to get you to galvanize the people in order for the most negative shit, and that's the problem that I have with it. That's why I think religion as a whole needs to just be removed from politics in general and just have common sense, common sense. Uh, uh, I'm having a brain fart right now. Just policies that can actually help out the people as a whole. You know what I mean?
Right.
And until that happens, it's always going to be that like us versus them. They don't know God, so that's why we're against them, and they always hypocritical about other countries doing the exact same shit they doing anyway. Okay, y'all keep thinking we don't have Sharia law in America. That's bullshit. We have it. They just call it something different.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
All right, I liked it.
But that's my number two.
All right, my number two for in the top 5 ways to truly make America great is stop schadenfreude, which is shameful joy. Stop living your life hoping to make other people angry, and stop like reveling in that, and stop getting your worth from other people failing. That doesn't make you a better person. It's fucking just corny. Like, you should be wanting people to do good. If you truly care about everybody, you gotta want people to succeed. If you don't fuck with them like that, just get out of their way. Just even if you don't agree with them, you gotta not want them to fail. Like I saw that a lot with all the video game people hoping, like, happy that games weren't selling or it didn't get a high review. Like, what do you, like, people, like 100 people worked on that. Like, why would you want that? Why wouldn't you want that to be good? Because it's on a different system than you play on. You want a movie to bomb because it has a fucking trans character in it. It's a black mermaid. You want a movie to not make money because of whatever personal gripe you have. There's families out there that depend on the artists and all that shit, and the musicians, and like, yeah, those people get affected too when you want things to be shitty just because of one person you dislike. So stop seeking pleasure from other people's pain. That's my number two.
That's what's up, bro. That's man, that part. Because if you wake up if you wake up in the morning and the only thing that makes you happy is the misery and misfortune of others, then you need some psychological help. Because it doesn't make any sense to be a hater, bro.
Yeah, man.
It does, it does, like far as the video game part is concerned, I don't agree with it, and I can't understand it. Like if your preference is PlayStation, Nintendo, or Xbox, then that's just your preference. The fact that that particular game did not sell well on that particular platform, and then it comes to your platform and you bigging it up, but you was just busy talking shit about it when it was on the other platform. Like it's just
Yeah.
the whole dichotomy of it is just weird to me. I don't get it. I don't understand like why people revel in that shit. It shouldn't be like that, bro. In my opinion, like that. But we using that as example far as America as a whole, because that could be everything. That could be from the console war to Dems versus Republicans to fucking Android versus iPhone.
Yeah.
Like people just create like us versus them, and then get mad at the other. Like it's
Yeah, just to be a part of something. They don't have their
yeah,
lives are
bro.
fucked up, man.
You say everyone thinks this like this, but most don't display its facts. I have people hating on me for absolutely nothing. I don't bother anyone. I want to believe Chuck, but every time I get on Twitter, like he hates on me for using M controls for some reason, and I don't know why, bro. It's like that's classic versus modern, bro. People just mad. I just want to stick to modern controls. But that is true, Truck. Like for real, for real. People just it's the whole shit, the whole dichotomy about it, bro, is trash. Like people need to get away from that. As a society, I don't see us surviving if we don't like get on the same page. But that's just me.
Okay.
All right, my number one, to make America great again. The legalization of marijuana and everything that encompasses. The reason being, the war on drugs has been fought since I think 1964, and from that point to now, is it any? And this question is rhetorical, but from then to now, is weed any less available than it was from 1964? If anything, it's more abundant. More states are becoming more pro marijuana. On a federal level, it's still classified as a Schedule One drug. The usage with marijuana, far as medical purposes, if you take away the THC and the CBD, you could have hemp, which would allows us to get off to make actually like clothing and whatnot. The Constitution was written in hemp. I didn't realize that until like a couple years ago. So, and the people who serving 20, 30 years on felonious drug charges, first offenders too, I might add, they could benefit from legalization of marijuana, because now certain states are actually releasing those prisoners and giving them first dibs if they want to open up dispensaries in the area, which is good. So I personally think the amount of money that could be made from that can fix all the roads, can be better put towards schools,
Yeah.
just help out society as a whole. But you still and that was the other thing when I was telling you about church and state. Like people think, no, we shouldn't be smoking the devil's lettuce. It is bad. And I don't show me the Bible verse that says weed is bad because last time I checked, Moses was actually talking to the burning bush. I'm just saying. So, with that being said, I think weed should be legal and everything that encompasses that can actually help out the country. That would make America better than what it is right now.
Okay, I agree. That was my number 4, but yeah, I appreciate it. And okay, so my number 1 actually has something to do with why your thing still happens. Um, best way, the top way to make America great, we gotta get money out of politics. Because as long as somebody's being paid
Hold on,
not
bro.
to,
Hold on, bro.
not,
Hold on, bro. Say that shit one more time.
okay, my number 1 top reason is getting money out of politics. As long as someone's being paid to work against you, they're getting paid more by in a single check by a corporation than some lady struggling to put gas in a car and pay her rent. So who are you gonna go with? The guy that's gonna give you 50 grand to not build this park or new bus route, or are you gonna hope just hope the lady appreciates you? Yeah, nothing gets done because people are being paid not to do shit. So I think that's something everybody can get on. I think every person can get that because at some point in our lives we were in a competition or we're being judged or something, and we know that sometimes things just seemed a little fishy. I know people think the NBA's rigged, the NFL's rigged, all the sports leagues and stuff. Why would you think that? Because they know people can pay to alter outcomes, and that's what's happening. We don't want it happening to you, so don't want it for anybody else. We can all agree on that.
Facts. Like the formation of super PACs. I think it was a couple years ago they was trying to remove super PACs from American politics, but the corporations cut another check and that shit didn't happen. The fact that remind you, all these senators and congressmen and women and the fucking president, they are all public servants, right or wrong.
Yeah. So
you telling me somebody who is a public servant whose salary is only $335,000 per year, their net worth exceeds the tens of millions of dollars. Nancy Pelosi, her net worth is $50 million. She's been in Congress since, I don't know, 1978. I'm about to Google that shit.
She's a fucking stock cheater, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she's better than Warren Buffett, who's known for being one of the best, stock portfolio guys ever. How is she doing better than him? Yeah, they're cheating. Yeah, get that out of there.
She started in 1987. She's been in the 11th condition
for 40 years.
Yes, since 1987. Public servant making $350,000 a year. Her net worth. Matter of fact, let me Google that real quick. Oh, the net worth. Oh shit! Nancy Pelosi net worth exceeds $100 million.
Yeah, where's she getting money from?
$114 million is her net worth. All right. That's just one example, and that goes for everybody in the DNC. That goes for everybody in the fucking in the Republican Party. If you've been sitting in Congress or the House of Representatives for longer than 30 years, you get to vote on your salary every 6 to 10 months, giving yourself a raise, and then on top of that, which should be illegal for you to actually know like what stocks is about to hit or not. That mm, thinking about it, bro, is it. I don't want to be a defeatist about it,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, yeah, she does invest. But at the same time, when you're getting checks from super PACs that let you know, like, hey, if you look the other way towards gun violence, we'll cut you another check for $1 million for your campaign coming up, and we'll tell you about this insider trading that we know about, but you didn't hear it from us. That's what the shit is the
Yeah.
problem. You feel me? And you can't tell me they doing because it's fucking IG reels and YouTube shorts saying like, hey, do what the politicians do, vote on how there's websites.
Yeah, it's a stock tracker website for Nancy Pelosi. It has all her
Yes, anytime
stocks. Yeah.
she has every time she has an interest in the stock, they be like, hey, Nancy Pelosi is buying this stock. You might want to buy that shit.
Yeah, all those people at the start of the pandemic, they sold like they dumped a bunch of stocks and they all invested in like those meal delivery things like HelloFresh, things like that, and networking like home networking stuff, and all their like how would they know to dump stocks because the country was about to shut down. So how would you know to dump certain stocks, like gas and all that, because that was about to shit the bed, and then suddenly buy meal delivery things? Yeah, it ain't luck.
Or by buying the Pfizer and the
Yeah,
other groups that was making the vaccine. Because if I had the money, Pfizer before 6 months before the pandemic hit, you could buy that shit for I think $20 a share, right? You know how much Pfizer is worth now? It's like $300, bro, a
damn.
share.
It is. Jeez, when did it go up? Yeah, I don't get it.
No, my bad. So Pfizer is sitting at $28. It was who was the other
2020.
ones?
What's the one with the family that destroyed America?
Oh,
Not the Waltons.
no, what is them dudes? I know who you're talking about.
The opium people, the opium epidemic people.
Um, what is them dudes' names?
Once I see it, I'll fucking know it. Sacklers, Purdue. It was the Purdue company. Yeah, Purdue was the one that started the opioid crisis. Not the chicken people, Purdue Pharma, or not the college basketball team. Those people, those are good people. Oh
But
man.
but imagine if you would have bought like Pfizer stock before the pandemic that was at that was like probably like $5-10 a share, and it basically doubled.
Yeah. I dumped like my whole life savings into that, knowing it's going to fucking double or triple in just a short amount of time. Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Right.
Damn. Yeah, but that was my number one. I think that's a number one that we all can get behind. I think most of my list we can all get behind because at the end of the day, it's about everybody, the collective. Shit's good when everybody else is good.
Mm.
So I gave you my list for peace. It's all peaceful. It's all loving, and we all benefit in the end. And that's how things get great. Are we supposed to sing the national anthem after this, or are we just?
No.
Okay.
Oh, but that's hold up. It fell recently. But in 2020, Moderna. That's who I was thinking about.
Oh, okay.
Moderna. They were sitting at $18.94. That was in 2020, November 29th of 2019. About time it got to 2001 during the height of the pandemic, September 3rd. Guess how much that stock was? Let's take a wild guess.
I'd say 125 since I ain't looking at it.
$416.70.
Damn.
So imagine if you would have bought $300 worth of Moderna stock around November 15th of 2019, and then once you get to September
Damn.
3rd, bro, you would have quit your job, bro. You would have quit your job. I promise you, I would have quit my job. I would have been lit. But yeah, Moderna. That's what I was thinking about.
Damn.
I,
Yeah, that's damn. I think we can all be on board with those lists, man. I think both our lists, it comes from a lifetime of experience and just looking through the bullshit. Don't get caught up, not getting caught up in what the TV's telling us. Doing
Thanks.
doing our own research, like life research, like yeah, and listening too. If you ain't listening to nobody, you got to. You can't get better unless you listen.
Facts.
Oh yeah. All right, man. That
Right.
was another good stream. That means, yeah, we did that in what, a little over an hour and some change. I don't even
Yeah,
see
sir.
the.
Good.
I don't even see the time. I'll see it when I get done. Uh,
Good conversations.
yeah, man. It's a real. We had a real convo. This is for the real ones. I know we're usually laughing and chuckling. We got some laughs in with this one, but yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't all serious.
yeah. Well, we'll get it popping, and we'll do this again next week because this is I like the live ones because we don't have to edit and we paint pictures with our minds. But I'm gonna mess around with this OBS this week, and I'm going to learn how to like add video and do transitions and all that stuff to make this a lot smoother. And yeah, it's 4 o'clock. I think we're gonna go get lunch because I had a late wake up. But I found all these gift cards my mom gave me multiple Christmases in a row, and I never used them. So I think I'm gonna use one of these.
Oh, shout out to Mom Dukes.
Mom Dukes just give me the gift card. She gets me socks and gift cards. Both things I don't mind using because I don't know what's going on with my socks, man. It's like they always like just fall apart.
I got like 6 pairs with holes in them.
You keep them?
Fuck yeah, I keep 'em. I'll just tie them in the night. Like fuck that shit. Fuck, throw
You
away some
don't.
socks. Bro.
Nah, I mean it gets to the point where when you put your feet in and it just goes straight through and it comes up like a legging, that's when you gotta get rid of it. But just a little hole, nah, I usually keep them, especially if they're like thick socks for like the winter.
Nah, nah, I got one. One looked like a pair of Swiss cheese, bro.
Yeah,
I
get rid of
just
those,
can't.
man.
For what?
Get rid of them. What's the point?
It's sentimental.
Did someone give you the socks?
No, I just like them.
If they're just Hanes out the pack, just get rid of them, Jones.
Anyway, honorable mentions. Tell me to get rid of my socks. Fuck that shit. Oh, I got 3. Real quick. Do away with the 2-party system. That shit trash. Just get rid of it. Taxes should actually go to fixing infrastructure. We talked about that. Talked about that a little bit. And America really needs to stop policing the world.
Yes.
Like world, like that. The dudes that made South Park.
Team
World
America
Police and
World
shit.
Police.
Yeah. Shit don't change. So that's my 3.
Okay. I just had listening as my top 5 ways. I think I mentioned that. That was my honorable mentions because just listen to people. Stop telling people they don't know what they're talking about when you don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, that's my honorable mention.
Cool beans.
All
Anything
right.
else you want to tell people where they can find you, bro?
The Fanatic 215 on the Twitter and Flyer and Base on the Instagram.
Cool. You can find me, Anthony on Twitter. Also, Trap House Gamers on the YouTubes. Mondays and Wednesdays, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
All right, we like it, and we're gonna be doing. Are we gonna do a drunk stream for Last of Us?
The Last of Fuck no.
What's the rogue? Did they have the rogue mode? I might download.
Nah,
I might go download that. Yeah.
nah, I'm playing this bitch right now.
Oh, snaps! Is that good?
Yeah, I played the demo and I got the game. So
All right. Well, yeah. I know you
we'll watch
research
it
stuff
tomorrow.
now. You're not just going out blindly buying stuff. So damn, I might check that out then. I haven't seen
It's
anything about it.
it's good. It's classic Metroidvania.
What's it called?
And
The
the
Lost
combat's good.
Crown.
Mm-hmm. It
Yeah.
got good reviews. I played the demo and actually I liked the demo. Um, so it was some good shit. I do recommend it too, especially if you like 2D side scrollers.
I love 2D side
Um,
scrollers.
they said the shit was difficult. I ain't gonna hold you on the demo. I died a couple of times, and the demo ended when I got to the first boss. And I was like, "Oh, that's some bullshit." At least let me play the first boss before you end the demo, hoe ass niggas.
All right.
But
Yeah, I'll
yeah,
look it up. It
go ahead,
Okay.
Jay. Man, we just about to end it, bro.
All
Appreciate you
right. Yeah,
pulling up
yeah.
though.
I'm gonna go download this game. I want to play this. Oh shit! This looks cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting this. All right. Yo, I want to thank everybody for joining us on a Saturday. And if you're watching at a later date, thank you for watching then. Make sure you like it and you share it and you subscribe to it. And tell a friend to tell a friend. And we will be back next week with something else. And we'll tweet out some stuff during the week so we can set a time so you can join us live. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Thank you, everybody. It's been a good day. Let's get out there and just make the best of today and make yourself great. And in turn, you
Thanks.
can make others great. And once
Thanks.
we're all individually great, let's be great together. So, thanks for checking out. Peace, love, and soul.